a Black America and a white America and Latino America and Asian America. There's the United States of America.
We're coming together because we believe in what this country can be. We believe there can be hope. We believe we can be one people.
Red is for the hero's blood that's falling on this land. The brave, the young, the old, the ones who firmly took a stand. The few that made the difference when the difference meant it all.
We're all connected as one people.
The ones that never hesitated, answering the call. White is for the torch at night they carried on the field. To those who oppose all.
Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you to today's program for Veterans Day. First, I'd like to thank the mayor for giving me the opportunity. I feel very honored to be up here and be part of this program. When Francis Scott Key wrote the Star-Spangled Banner almost 200 years ago, he called America the land of the free and the home of the brave. Those words are as true today as they were then. Throughout the nation's history, America's soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardmen have bravely answered the call to defend our freedom, to aid our friends and allies, and to turn back aggressors. We can never fully repay our debt of gratitude to the more than 65,000 American service members who died in battle, or the 1.4 million who were wounded. We can, however, recognize and thank the 25 million veterans still living today. These words are inscribed on the Korean War Memorial in Washington, D.C. Our nation honors her sons and daughters who answered the call to defend a country they never knew and people they never met. Those words apply equally to many of our World War I, World War II, Vietnam War, and Gulf veterans as well. They apply to today's active duty service members, tomorrow's veterans who are helping to maintain peace throughout the world. Today it is our privilege to say thank you to all American veterans, to let them know that we appreciate them for their service and honor them for their sacrifices. The price of freedom is high. We cannot afford to forget those willing to pay it. Today we celebrate America's veterans for keeping this nation the land of the free and the home of the brave. At this time, I want to acknowledge all the veterans here, and if you would please stand as I announce the war that you have serviced. World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Afghanistan, and Iraq. I'd also like to acknowledge new members of our service, and if you would please step forward. Private First Class Segura, Cadet Quiñones, and Private Peon. Thank you so much. At this time, I want to introduce Chaplain Rudy Garcia for some remarks he will make.
This is a tribute to the veterans of all wars on behalf of Post 369 and Post 508 in 1st District of the American Legion. Again, our nation has assembled to honor its heroic dead. 1,000 battles of land, sea, and air echo the glory of their valiant deeds. Under the quiet sod or beneath the murmuring waves, their bodies sleep in peace. but in the destinies of veterans, their souls go marching on. Because of them, our lives are free. Because of them, our nation lives. When we recall the things they did, the hero hosts seem mighty in our midst. When peril threatened and their country called, with what divine self-sacrifice, they left their paths of peace to spring to arms, to make their breasts a barricade against the nation's foes. No sorrow for the loved ones left behind could dim the purpose in their souls. No weariness of march and watch could keep them from their heart's desire. No horror of the field or sea or air could beat their courage down. They fought for us they fell. Now with one accord, in deepest reverence, we do them honor. Let us not remember them in anguish. They would not wish our pity. For their sakes also, let us not forget the loved ones left behind. Our tears or words of sympathy cannot bring back the comfort of those loving hands or the music of those voices stilled. Only the solemn pride of having given them all the rest is theirs who live to weep. But all the world, because of what they give, is debtor to them. Comrades, on this Memorial Day, let us pledge ourselves anew to patriotic service. Let us make ourselves the friend and brother, son and father of those who will not see their own again in mortal flesh. Let us grasp with fearless hands the flag so nobly borne before, and like those others, planted always on the battlements of righteousness. All who stand with us today, would you not consecrate yourselves with us to emulate their sacred service, that those who rest in heroes' graves may not have died in vain? Let us stand with bowed heads in solemn memory of our heroic dead. Thank you. Now a short benediction. The Lord bless us and keep us. The Lord make us his face to shine upon us and be gracious unto us. The Lord lift up his countenance upon us and give us peace this day and forever. Amen.
I'd like to introduce our Honorable Mayor, Anthony Copeland, to say a few words.
Let me simply start off by just saying good morning to each and every one of you. When Monica started asking them to stand up from each war that they were here representing, it shows you the price that has been paid, and it shows you the duration of time. That sometimes people think that freedom is free, but it isn't. And we are in a perpetual state of gardening. But today, I'd like to thank Post 369 and Post 508. As always, whenever we call them, they're here to honor those who have fallen. Today, I had read a few words in the paper from a Thomas Crane poem, and I'm just going to take a few excerpts from it. It says, "Fallen heroes now lie beneath the soil of many a foreign land, where rows of markers make their stand. A monument erected to bring their memories more close at hand. Many a buddy died to save a vet's tomorrow. Now he lives with great sorrow. A vet remembers when pals stood at his side. He carries a vision of them that he could never hide." And I took that excerpt from that poem because when I was getting dressed to come to the ceremony this morning, I was looking at television and they showed them gathered around the Vietnam Memorial, and they had the granite wall with the names etched in it, and it touched me how people just simply reached up and just touched the name and rubbed their hand across the name, ran their finger along the name. It's almost as if they were stroking the cheek of a loved one who they knew that could never return, but had paid the ultimate sacrifice. And that's why we're here today, to honor the millions who have served, from our military, to our police, to our fire, those who guard us each and every day. And sometimes we take that for granted, but I can tell you simply, we can reduce it to these words to honor them. When you see them, just tell them, thank you.
Right now, it's called a 3-volley salute, post 369 and post 508. To ask Sergeant Juan Becerra and Sergeant Robert Gonzalez to please proceed by the flag for our national anthem. At this time, I'd like to ask Private Segura, Cadet Quinones, and Private Pena to proceed with the wreath down so that our mayor can present it. If you'd like, you can follow in procession or watch from the gazebo.
There, prepare to sing. Sing live for a long
A Black America and a White America and Latino America and Asian America. There's the United States of America.
We're coming together because we believe in what this country can be. We believe there can be hope. We believe we can be one people.
Red is for the hero's blood that's falling on this land. The brave, the young, the old, the ones who firmly took a stand.